Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon, Stafford family and friends. These are certainly odd times that we are living in, and definitely not how we'd envisioned celebrating the class of 2020, but it is certainly a year we will never forget. On behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and board members of Stafford Technical Center, I want to thank the parents and other family members for being with us each and every day in support of your student. To our colleagues at each of our partner schools, thank you for sharing these incredible students with us and supporting them and us along the way. And to the outstanding faculty and staff here at Stafford, I'm so incredibly honored to work with you each and every day. I also want to take a moment and thank one of our own seniors, Hannah Schoenengarth, from our cosmetology program in Mill River Union High School, for her beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Most importantly, are the students today, especially our seniors. On behalf of our school community, congratulations on making it through 13 years of education successfully. I'm sure that the last 11 weeks have felt like a lifetime, but you persevered and you accomplished your goal, graduation. The next step likely looks different for each and every one of you. Some will enter the workforce, others will go into the military, some will seek out additional training or pursue college. Whatever journey you embark on next, we wish you success and hope that you take what you learned while at Stafford and apply it to that step. We hope that you'll continue to connect with us here at Stafford and share your path. The sign of a great educational system is one that helps their students achieve their goals, so please stay connected to us. And speaking of staying in touch and sharing your path, I'm extremely proud to introduce our keynote speaker for today. Chris Heck is a 2006 graduate of Rutland High School and the Video Communications program here at Stafford. After leaving high school, Chris continued his study of cinematography and video production at Scottsdale Community College in Arizona. He has gone on to work on music videos, commercials, and films in a variety of roles from camera, art, and sound up to writing and directing. Chris has also made sure to stay connected with Stafford. On numerous occasions, Chris has visited Stafford when he is home to share his story and his path. He has volunteered on the Program Advisory Committee, provides feedback on student projects throughout the school year, and has simply stayed connected. I'm fortunate to know Chris's mother and remember Chris from when he was a little boy. When I messaged his mom recently, she did not know that Chris had been asked to be our keynote speaker. I get it, I have a son too. I asked her what you would want people to know about your son, and that he would perhaps be too humble to share about himself. And this is what she said. He never cared for school, he just rolled through it with a C average until he took classes at Stafford. He made many short films in school and just after with his friends. All great, as all artists go, he was very critical of the old stuff. With the help of his grandparents and cousins he stayed with in Arizona, he was able to attend a fantastic community college. What has made him successful is he's a kind, caring person that will do anything for anyone and is like a sponge absorbing anything he can. He takes on any job or task. He will help people and encourage them. People love to work with him. Also, he loves speaking at Stafford when he's in Vermont. Please join me in welcoming one of our own, Chris Heck.
Hello, and thank you so much for having me. I'm honored that Stafford would ask me to share some of my journey with you. I only wish that we could be celebrating together in person. I've thought long and hard about how to begin this speech. I think I'm supposed to say things like, these strange times we're living in, and give you some advice on how to navigate them. But I'm not very good at advice, giving it or receiving it, if I'm being honest. So instead, I will stick to what I do know, and that is telling stories. When I was 13 years old, I suddenly realized that movies were made by people. They did not just appear from a factory somewhere. Now, this might sound stupid to some of you, but realize this was a very, very long time ago. And, well, I was kind of a stupid kid. Upon having this realization, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. Make movies. But how does one do that? Growing up in this small town, there was no one around me who was making a living as an artist, let alone a filmmaker. As I entered Rutland High School as a freshman, I was lost. I slid by on B's and C's, and on multiple occasions had to beg my teachers to bump my grades by a few points so that I wouldn't be held back. My counselor's plan for me could be summed up as, let's just get you to graduation. I had a dream, but I had no direction. I'm not sure how I first discovered the video program at Stafford, but as soon as I did, I knew I needed to be a part of it. Finally, in my senior year, I was allowed into the program and found myself surrounded by like-minded classmates with dreams like mine and mentors who could give us some direction. I made a dozen films in that year, won 3 awards, and was named student of the marking period. I was no longer lost. Until I was again. After graduation, I did not know what to do. With no money and no grades to speak of, film school did not seem like an option. I eventually found myself in the desert of Arizona, where I had heard films were being made, and you didn't need to shovel snow. But by now it was 2008, and the world was in the middle of a global financial crisis. The film jobs had dried up, and thus, only the expertly qualified were able to find work. These too were strange times. And it was in these times that I found myself a new mentor. He was much older than me, far more successful, and also dead. His name was P.T. Barnum, and he was a famous carnival showman. Thankfully, before he passed, he wrote some words that would have a profound impact on me. He said, "The basement is always crowded, but there's plenty of room upstairs." What Barnum was talking about was professions, work, and that there will always be room for those who strive for greatness. So I put my head down. I went to work. I enrolled in a great college and was once again surrounded by like-minded dreamers and mentors with direction. I excelled again and eventually found my way to working on movies. I started in the sound department and moved through camera, art, and a million other positions before finally making a living in my dream job as a director. This is a journey that has taken me nearly 20 years, and honestly, I'm still lost, especially now in these new, strange times. That's why I'm not here to give you advice. You see, people of my generation, your parents' and grandparents' generations, we are adapting to strange times. You have grown up in perhaps the strangest times there ever were. You were shaped and molded by them. This is your zone. This is your time. And the only insight I can give you is to surround yourself with like-minded dreamers. Find mentors who can help guide you. And remember that even when the basement is crowded, there's plenty of room upstairs. Thank you guys again for having me. I'm so proud of all that you've accomplished this year, and I really can't wait to see what you do next. Keep up the good work.
Technical Education Achievement Medal Awards. These medal awards are given to those students who have demonstrated exceptional growth in their program area. I'll announce the recipients by program. Auto Body and Repair, Andrew Robinson. Auto Technology, Seamus Laval and Hunter Potter. Construction Technology, Matthew King and Mason Gallant. Cosmetology, Hannah Schoengarth and Lacey Valenti. Culinary Arts, Destiny Galati and Gage Puro. Digital Arts, Taylor Bassett and Mesa Moore. Electrical and Plumbing, Lucas Gloss and Nick Posiba. Engineering, Austin May, Thomas Dunbar. Health Careers, Reagan Carvey and Katie Bashaw. Human Services, KRISTIN MARKIE and Taylor Savage. Natural Resources and Forestry, Harley Adams and Tyler Lynch. Power Mechanics and Welding, Tyler Boynton and Seth Tupper. Public Safety, Natasha Tuliper and Sierra Stalker. Video Communications, Gavin Owens and Yvonne Swinnington. Leadership and Marketing, Gavin Owens and Matthew King. Throughout each student's time at Stafford Technical Center, they have the opportunity to gain a competitive advantage by working towards and earning industry-recognized credentials and/or college credits. These offerings provide our students with a leg up as they transition into college or directly into their career. Students have the opportunity in some programs to earn an entire semester's worth of college credits at no cost to them or their families. Students also have a chance to earn industry-recognized credentials that are important to their specific field of study. These include the American Welding Society Welding Qualifications, Lean Manufacturing, the Vermont Licensed Nursing Assistant Certification, ServSafe, and OSHA 10. These are just a sampling of what is offered. I do want to point out that some of our students are still waiting to test for their certification due to COVID-19. Once the state of Vermont gives us clearance, we will make a plan for them to take these qualifications. Also, due to having to take this ceremony ahead of time, students that earned their certifications after May 20th are also not included in this list. We will publish a final list at the end of the school year with all of the names and accomplishments of each student. The great news is that means our list will grow even more. We would like to begin by recognizing students that have earned one or more industry-recognized credential. We'll announce their name by program. Auto Technology, Colby Baldwin, Daniel Boudreau, Brendan Cram, Angela Fitzgerald, Seamus Laval, Hunter Potter, Stephen Savoy, Mark Fitzgerald, Colby Thornton, and Scott Whitney. Construction Technology, Joseph Sika, Chance Clark, Jeanette Kerstetter, Owen Simpson, Hunter Skaza, Cody Willis, Mason Gallant, Will Tominski, and Kian White. For Cosmetology, Bailey Austin, Kaylee Bunker, Jasmine Dufresne, Alexandria Halliday, Sarah Kozlowskis, Cassidy Lynch, Alasia Naidu, Elise Pedro, Charisma Reagans, Ashley Rock, Destiny Semplatsky, Kayla Stoliker, and Alexandria Tift. For Culinary Arts, Braden Bixby, Dylan Boya, Benton Kaler, James Stages, Cody Leduc, Elias Nemeth, Faith Scarborough, Bryson Sherwin, Rena Taylor, Connor Waters, and Anderson Puro. Electrical and Plumbing, Levi Allen, Ryan Alt, Taylor Branchot, Josiah Delancey, Andrew Ebenhausen, Benjamin Gabriel, Drew Gill, Tanner Merrow, Quinton Sylvia, Lucas Van Nostrand, and Jordan White. Engineering 1, Thomas Arthur, Alicia Caputo, Owen Duran, Willem Finnegan, Reed Martin, Austin May, Maxwell McCullough, Jedediah Knopp, Brian Norton, Ryder Paskovich, Evan Pritchard, Michael Rondadon, Cameron Smith, and Shannon Wright. Engineering 2, Thomas Dunbar, Ethan Jepson, Tristan Loudon, Matthew Noel, Ian Ouellette, Cameron Smith, Alexander Stanley Miller, and Michael Thayer. Health Careers, Cassidy Carvey, Josie Cohn, Carly Cooper, Annalise Fontaine, Ariella Hamilton, Pamela Putnam, Courtney Rates, Trista Santor, Keisha Young, Katie Bashaw, Reagan Carvey, Catherine Dufresne, Madison French, Emma LaFaso, and Stephanie Palma. Human Services, Haley Bertrand, Darylyn Bissett, Faith Carlson, Melody Falker, Zoe Ferrioli, Brianna Longley, Abigail Murphy, Alana Piero, Aquira Rolls-Graham, Kian Laval, Riley Loso, KRISTIN Markey, Taylor Savage, and Haley Wyman. Leadership and Marketing, Savannah Bergevin, Kenny Coutant, Elijah Gilman, Matthew King, and Gavin Owens. Natural Resources and Forestry, Harley Adams, McGuire Baker, Logan Butler, Aaron Clark, Shaden Coombs, Nicholas Dupre, Tyler Lynch, Jonathan St. Peter, Talon Tanner, and Shayla Phillips. Power Mechanics and Welding, Regan Bird, Aiden Blyer, Tyler Boynton, Kendra Clark, Tanner Hayes, Aaron Haynes, Cormac McLaughlin, Jacob Markowski, Caden Reed, Rune Spires, and Hunter Willis. Public Safety, Cirrus Brown, Dylan Colte, Bradley Danforth, Heidi Kearns, Alex Riker, Josie Royce, Lillian Tatro, Natasha Tuliper, Joshua Williams, Peyton Bassard, Jessica Ebbinghausen, Sierra Stalker. Next, we move on to celebrate college credits earned. The following students have earned 3 to 9 college credits while attending Stafford: Casper Cole, Elliot Mason, Amelia McCullough, Cindy Merrow, Emma Rowe, Nina Savage, Daniel Vorse, Benjamin Walker, Katie Bashaw, Reagan Carvey, Emma LaFaso, KRISTIN Markey, Shayla Phillips, Peyton Bassard, Jessica Ebbinghausen, Sierra Stalker, Austin Gallagher, Alexander Lamoureux, Evan Pritchard, Michael Rondidon, Cameron Smith, Kenneth Coutant, Gavin Owens, Dylan Green, Michaela Merrill, Alicia Caputo, Reed Martin, Austin May, Maxwell McCullough, Brian Norton, Ryder Paskovich, Shannon Wright, Willem Camp, and Yvonne Swingington. The following students have earned 10 to 15 college credits while attending Stafford: Thomas Arthur, Owen Duran, Willem Finnegan, Jedediah Knopp, Tristan Loudon, Taylor Bassett, Mattingly Colvin, Brendan Conway, Mesa Moore, Abigail Linhart, Matthew Noel, Alexander Stanley Miller, and Carter Ransom. And the final group of students we will recognize have earned 18 to 21 college credits while attending Stafford: Sophia Johnston, Thomas Dunbar, Ethan Jepson, Ian Ouellette, Cameron Smith, Michael Thayer, Stephanie Palmer, and Cara Boudreau. Congratulations on these amazing accomplishments. Now it's time for our awards and scholarships. Human Services Advisory Committee Award in the amount of $100 is presented to a Human Services student who is highly motivated, conscientious, dependable, positive, and a peer role model for success. This year's recipient is KRISTIN Markey from our Human Services program at Otter Valley Union High School. The Jenny Volution Award in the amount of $200 is presented in memory of Mrs. Volution, who wished to support a student who has excelled in their chosen art or profession. This year's recipient is Michael Thayer from our engineering program and Fairhaven Union High School. The Culinary Dedication Scholarship in the amount of $200 each is awarded to culinary arts students who exhibit dedication and hard work, have been a consistent role model, and plan to pursue further education in their field. This year, 5 students were chosen: Kenny Coutant, Savannah Bergevin, Cody Leduc, Destiny Galati, and Gage Puro. The J. Barry and Louise C. Burke Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $300 is awarded to a student who attends Stafford and plans on attending college to pursue careers in the field of agriculture or environmental studies. This year's recipient is Shayla Phillips from our Natural Resources and Forestry program at Otter Valley Union High School. The Red Poremski Memorial Scholarship Award in the amount of $500 is given to a student residing in or with a connection to Castleton, Fairhaven, Poultney, or West Rutland. The recipient is a leader, has a positive attitude, is friendly and honest, and an exemplary member of their program. This year's recipient is KRISTIN MARKIE from Human Services Program and Otter Valley Union High School. The Vermont Automobile Enthusiast Golden Wrench Award. The Vermont Automobile Enthusiasts are dedicated to the preservation and appreciation of automobile history and technology. This award includes $400 worth of Mac tools. The recipient this year is Seamus Laval from our Auto Technology Program and Rutland High School. The Philip J. Quirk Memorial Award in the amount of $250 was created in honor of Philip Quirk, who attended Rutland High School and Stafford Technical Center. The student awarded should have attended Stafford, be entering into a trades profession or animal care, and may use the award for future training, tuition, or job needs. This year's recipient is Shayla Phillips from Natural Resources and Forestry and Otter Valley Union High School. The Director's Awards are in the amount of $100 each, and they are for students in a technical program who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in their instructional area and contribute overall to school leadership. This year's recipients are Thomas Dunbar from our engineering program and Poultney High School, and Kenneth Coutant from our Leadership in Marketing and Culinary Arts program and Rutland High School. The Diana Bassett Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $750 was created in memory of our health careers instructor, lifelong learner, and beloved nurse Diana Bassett. Applicants must be enrolled in our health careers program, be sincere, hardworking, attentive, compassionate, silly, resourceful, and conscientious. Applicants should be committed to continuing in a health careers field. This year's recipient is Katie BASHAW from our health careers program and Otter Valley Union High School. The Sean Poseybutt Scholarship Award in the amount of $400. It was created in memory of Sean Poseybutt, who was a local forester in the Rutland region. The winner should have a love of nature, be committed to a care of the environment, and be planning a career in the forestry industry. This year's winner is Shayla Phillips, Natural Resources and Forestry Program, and Otter Valley Union High School. The Brook Group Visual Arts Scholarships in the amount of $250 each are awarded to one digital arts senior and one video communications senior who are planning to pursue post-secondary education in the field of art, digital media, film, video production, or a related field. This year's recipient from Digital Arts is Taylor Bassett from Rutland High School and Gavin Owens from Video Communications, who is a homeschooled student. The Mark Skakel Scholarship in the amount of $200 was created in memory of Forestry and Natural Resources instructor and lifelong conservationist Mark Skakel. This year's recipient is Shayla Phillips from Natural Resources and Forestry and Otter Valley Union High School. The Stafford Retired Teachers Award in the amount of $300 was created by a group of former Stafford educators who wish to set up an annual award to recognize a student who shows remarkable growth while enrolled at Stafford. This year's recipient is Carter Ransom from Digital Arts and West Rutland High School. The Henry Dahl Award in the amount of $150 is given to an outstanding student that best exemplifies youth leadership and achievement in the school community. This year's recipient is Austin May from our engineering program, and he is a homeschooled student. The Francis L. and Florence L. Robillard Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This scholarship is in memory of Francis and Florence Robillard, both of Rutland. Francis was a teacher and guidance counselor, while Flossie was a Rutland County State Senator. This year's recipient is Natasha Tuliper from Public Safety and Rutland High School. The Governor Phil Hoff Vermont Scholarship. This honor scholarship is awarded to a student who has met two of the following criteria: top 10% of graduating class, minimum grade point average, or exemplary SAT scores. This year's recipient is Austin May from our engineering program, and he is a homeschooled student. Congratulations to each of you. At this time, we would like to recognize each of our graduating seniors. It has been a pleasure and honor to have each of you choose to spend your senior year here at Stafford Technical Center. We hope that as you transition into your adult life, you'll continue to strive to improve your knowledge and skills in your chosen career area and maintain a healthy balance of career, family, fun, responsibility, and continue to learn and grow. I will announce the seniors by their technical program. Auto Body Repair, Kirkland DeSorda, Kenneth Lynch, Andrew Robinson. Auto Technology, Mark Fitzgerald III, Ashley Sears, Colby Thornton, and Scott Whitney. Construction Technology, Matthew King, Kian White. Cosmetology, Hannah Schoengarth, Lacey Valenti. Culinary Arts, Savannah Berkoven, Kenneth Coutant, Destiny Galati, Elijah Gilman, Cody LeDuc, Anderson Puro, and Gage Puro. Digital Arts, Taylor Bassett, Kara Boudreau, Willem Camp, Madden Lee Colvin, Brendan Conway, Kylie Grenier, Sophia Johnston, Mesa Moore, Carter Ransom, and Nathaniel Vorse. Electrical and Plumbing, Justin Alt, Andrew Ebenhausen, Lucas Gloss, Tanner Merrill, Gabriel Parker, Jacob Pickelnock, Nicholas Poseybutt, and Jordan White. Engineering, Thomas Dunbar Jr., Ethan Jepson, Tristan Loudon, Austin May, Matthew Noel, Ian Ouellette, Cameron Smith, Alexander Stanley Miller, and Michael Thayer. Health Careers, Katie Bashaw, Reagan Carvey, Catherine Dufresne, Madison French, Emma LaFaso, Stephanie Palmer, and Keisha Young. Human Services, Kiara Corbett, Kian Laval, KRISTIN MARKIE, and Haley Wyman. Natural Resources and Forestry, Eric Brewer, Nicholas Dupree, and Shayla Phillips. Power Mechanics and Welding, Thomas Bales, Tyler Boynton, George Guidus, Alan Neiman, Logan Trombley, Tyler Tupiker, and Seth Tupper. Public Safety, Peyton Bassard, Sierra Stalker, and Natasha Tuliper. For Video Communications, Ian Haskins, McKean Hogan, Michaela Merrill, Gavin Owens, Anastasia Sargent, and Yvonne Swinnington. Congratulations to all of our seniors. Although I can't see you all together, I would ask that each of our seniors stand to be recognized and ask that those that are watching with you to please join me in a round of applause. Now, before we close, I would like to read a short poem to you and hope that you really listen to the message. This class has proven to be a motivated group and that does not give up, so I thought this poem was very fitting. It is called Dreams by Kim Erickson. You're the driver of your destiny, passenger of none, in control and looking forward of things that must be done. You're the captain of your ship, destination unknown, plans to help you get there, and freedom to bring you home. You're the pilot of your airplane, fly as high as you can. Life is what you make it, so follow your plan. Hopes and dreams not yet reached, motivation on display. A journey full of ups and downs, experience gained each day. Direction is always forward, backwards remains the same. Discover your authentic self and have a willingness to change. Enhance each quality given, develop talents you were blessed, transform your heart into one of gold, and believe in more than yourself. Mistakes are made, we move on. We get back on our feet. We're here to support you always, should you ever need us. For every start, there is a finish. For every beginning, there is an end. Hold on to your accomplishments and even tighter to your friends. Each of you had a dream when you applied to come to Stafford. During your time here, whether it was 1, 2, or 3 years, we have watched you develop your talents, make mistakes, and accomplish greatly. You should be so incredibly proud. Before we close, I do want to make sure that I thank one of our own seniors, Gavin Owens, from our video communications program. He took on the task of editing this video together so that we could celebrate each of you. So thank you, Gavin. And thank you to all of you that joined us today that have offered their love and support to each of our students. It has not been an easy year, but we did it. And a special thanks to all of our partner schools for supporting Stafford now and in the future. And finally, congratulations to all of our seniors, underclassmen, faculty on another successful year. We now have the right and privilege to say we survived and thrived in 2020. Thank you for joining us, and stay well, Stafford.